Three elegantly dressed women pose on the streets of Marshall, Texas, in 1899, likely on a Sunday after church. Their attire and composure reflect the spirited atmosphere of small-town life after morning services. This classic frontier portrait shows Gordon Lilly, better known as Pawnee Bill, beside his wife May Lilly, who displays her medals, hat, and precision rifle with pride. Taken around 1890, it's a perfect glimpse into the couple's Wild West legacy. Here, a Mormon immigrant train winds its way through Echo Canyon, circa 1870. The image captures the mass migration of believers heading westward, seeking new homes guided by faith. In this photo from 1894 or 1895, the post office in Chilkat, Alaska, appears beside three men dressed in animal skins, standing near hanging pelts, a vivid reminder of how the fur trade sustained life in the far north. This image, taken 30 miles north of Paulus, Arizona, in 1907, shows a man filling his barrel from a remote well. A simple yet vital act for survival in the desert's dry, unforgiving landscape. Green River Station, located in Sweetwater County, Wyoming, is shown in 1869 as a crucial hub for freight and travelers. A reminder of how such stops fueled the expansion and connection of the American West. Five hunters pose with their dogs and an impressive haul of birds, circa 1890, a window into the traditions and daily routines of frontier hunters. In another scene, a man carves a wooden cross at the Custer battlefield, honoring Lieutenant John J. Crittenden III, who fell in the Battle of the Little Bighorn on June 25, 1876, a solemn act of remembrance. A hunter poses proudly with his wagon piled high with trophies, attracting the attention of merchants and passers-by. Taken on 16th Street in Denver, Colorado, around 1875, the photo highlights the bustling commercial life that characterized frontier towns. At the Tonopah, Nevada train station in 1907, a lively crowd waits amid the dust and anticipation, a snapshot of the West on the move. A group of Texas cowboys stands proudly before a massive cattle herd around 1901, symbolizing their crucial role in driving livestock across vast distances. A pioneer family in rural Nebraska, photographed by Solomon Butcher between 1886 and 1891, stands before their handmade sod house, a portrait of endurance and resilience during the push westward. A lively saloon scene from Virginia City, Nevada, in March 1898, captures the energy of the Wild West. Among the crowd stands Dead-Eye Dick, identified by his eye patch, surrounded by friends in the quintessential Western bar setting. A Native American watchtower photographed on the western slope of the Wasatch Mountains, Utah, in 1873, shows a lone observer stationed high above the wilderness, a strategic lookout in the rugged terrain. At Ox Ranch, near modern-day Childress, Texas, cowboys gather for a hearty meal after a long day, circa 1886, a rare moment of rest and camaraderie on the open plains. A native woman carries her baby in a cradleboard while riding beside a man pulling a travois, traveling through Glacier National Park, Montana, between 1912 and 1915, a glimpse of traditional life meeting changing times. Foratsino warriors on horseback survey a distant valley in Montana, circa 1908, preparing for what may be battle, a striking image of focus and readiness. Before school buses, wagons carried children to class. This one, filled with young students near Lexington, Kentucky, around 1900, captures an early chapter in American education. An elderly prospector sits before his floating wooden shack around 1905, a testament to the rough, improvised lives of gold seekers chasing fortune across the frontier. Commerce Street in San Antonio, Texas, 1892. Street vendors sell their goods while carriages roll by, and pedestrians crowd the bustling sidewalks, the heartbeat of a thriving southern city. In 1918, a Texas family poses in front of their home. Long-exposure cameras made smiles rare, lending the portrait a stoic, timeless quality. Two women on horseback pose before the Northern Saloon in Tonopah, Nevada, 1902. The woman on the left is believed to be Josephine Earp, wife of Wyatt Earp, famed for the OK Corral gunfight. Lucille Mulhall, one of America's first celebrated cowgirls, performs at the 101 Ranch around 1900. Her remarkable skill with horses and lassos amazed rodeo crowds across the West. A man and his burro, loaded with supplies, trek across the Oklahoma Territory in the 1890s, searching for a claim, a familiar sight during the land rush era. The Military Plaza in San Antonio, Texas, bustles with traders and wagons in 1887, capturing the pulse of a growing frontier marketplace. Inside a rustic saloon, possibly in Wyoming, around 1880, patrons force a man to dance at gunpoint. A darkly humorous yet telling glimpse of the lawless spirit of the West. Wyatt Earp, the fearless lawman of Tombstone, whose courage at the OK Corral made him a legend. Calm, relentless, and unshakable, he became the symbol of frontier justice, the man who tamed the Wild West. The Cosmopolitan Saloon in Yosemite Valley, around 1872, served as a lively gathering spot. Its rustic wooden structure reflected the simple yet vibrant social life of the mountainous region. Here is Doc Holliday, born in Georgia, a sharp-tongued gambler and gunfighter whose icy nerve made him unforgettable. Best known for standing beside Wyatt Earp at the OK Corral, he turned a single gunfight into legend, forever remembered as the West's most daring dentist.